Welcome back to the Sharon Cliffe Podcast. I have been on a little bit of a break for the last 6 weeks, but back again today, and it is a solo episode with myself, Sharon Cliffe, and I wanted to talk about winning the war with myself. Now, I've been in business 6 years this week, and running a business and being an entrepreneur takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, a lot of resilience, a lot of putting imposter syndrome to the side, a lot of inner work on, mindset and rituals and habits. And whilst I've done a lot of that work and as part of my work, in coaching and also in mentoring, is that I help a lot of other female entrepreneurs put those habits and practices and rituals in place and help them with their mindset. And I've actually been working behind the scenes on a number of short courses, which I'm releasing over the next few weeks. And they're all about, burnout and how to go from burnout to lit up, and how to get yourself a millionaire mindset, how to find your flow, how to manifest the life that you love, how to live a life of kindness, how to discover your passion and purpose. And I got to a point over this last year, as a lot of people have, where they've had to really revisit, what their passion is, what their purpose is, what kind of habits they instill every day, and really looking at, have you got meaning? Are you enjoying life? Are your weekdays and weekends running into each other? I started to see people around me moving ahead, and I was wondering why they're where they are and I'm not. And I sort of went, I've got to stop looking at them and look within. And I did a lot of inner work last year with, stop looking externally for the problems or solutions, but look internally. And I started to, even though I'd done a lot of that work, started to doubt myself and beat myself up all the time and think, you're not where you want to be. And look, over this last 12 months, a lot of people aren't where they want to be. And that's okay, because you know what? You are exactly where you need to be. And I am exactly where I need to be, because there is a reason why I am here where I need to be. And I look back, I have achieved a hell of a lot. I've helped a lot of people. I've come so far in my career, even the 6 years that I've had my business, I've come so far and I've done a lot, and I've made an impact. And that's my whole goal. I want to be able to make an impact. I want to live a life that I love. I want to be able to have a business that supports me being able to work from anywhere, to be able to spend time with family, spend time with friends, have a life that, I love and I'm proud of. And when you start to change that and start to get into the mindset and habit of starting to think, I'm stuck and I just haven't been able to find my motivation and my mojo again, and imposter syndrome sets in. And I looked at some of the goals I hadn't met them, and I sort of thought, do I give up? After 6 years, do I give up my business? Do I give up my passion? Do I give up my purpose? And, what does it look like for me if I come out the other side, if I close down my business as it is now, even though it's been successful? If I close it down, well, what does that look like? Where do I stand? What happens to me? And because you spend so much time, as a business owner and entrepreneur, that's one part of me. The other part of me is, I'm a mum, and I've spent, my son will be 21 this year. I've spent almost 21 years as a mum, and that's been my role. And you hide, you're so enthralled in that role. I've been married 21 years. I've been a wife for 21 years, and I've been in that mum role. I'm a daughter. I've been a daughter for 46 years, and you get stuck in that role. And you are so busy being a mum and a wife and a daughter and a business owner that you really forget who you truly are. And I decided that there's a number of things that I have started and have, fallen off and not gone through with what I want to do because something's come up. How many times have you started something and fell off? And I realized that the root cause of all of my problems were not being addressed by what practices I was doing, what habits I was doing, what mindset, what language I was talking to myself, the conversations I was having with myself. The problems weren't being addressed, because the real problem was that I had a lack of mental toughness and discipline. And everything in your life, every part of your life comes down to self-worth, self-control, confidence, self-esteem, and true grit. So mental toughness, it's about how you perceive the things. It's your way of decision making. You take risks regularly to push yourself away from your own comfort zone. It's pushing your physical limits. It doesn't only train your body, but it trains your mind. I've spent the last 20 plus years in business trying to work out, mastering systems and processes and habits and rituals and all that sort of thing. But it's mental toughness that develops the skills that you need to take complete control of your life and to be successful in anything that you do. I know what it takes. I've done all the things. I've done all the courses, and I have the daily habits and rituals and the mindset. And I can flip my mindset. If I'm thinking something negative, then I'll flip it to the positive. I know what it takes. It takes confidence. It takes grit. It takes belief in yourself. It takes fortitude. It takes endurance. It takes perseverance. It takes a willingness to win. These are not traits that you were born with. They are skills that you can develop. If you choose to commit to making changes and following through on what you say, then you'll have made it. So I constantly preach, and you constantly hear that it takes 21 days to form a new habit or to break an old habit. And that's true. But what could you do in 75 days? You'll be looking different. You'll be feeling different. You'll be thinking different. You will be a different person. So I decided last night that I'm going to take things into my own hands. I saw Lorraine Murphy post a post on her story on Instagram saying that her husband was doing a 75 hard challenge, and when she looked into it, he was doing it with a group of guys and she couldn't do it. So she put it out there to her community and said, okay, girls, who's going to join it? And I didn't really know much about it. I just saw the 5 key points that you had to follow. I went, you know what, I'm in. Went into the app store, bought the app, $8, downloaded it, set it all up. Today, 13th of September, 2021 is day 1. This isn't a fitness challenge. It's discipline, it's self-control, it's building confidence, it's building self-worth, it's building that grit, and it's building consistency. I'm doing the 75 hard challenge because in 75 days, I want to look in the mirror and be proud. I want to be happy, and I want this to be the best thing that I ever did for myself. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this for family. I'm not doing this for friends. I'm not doing this for my husband. I'm not doing this for my kids. I am doing this for me. I wanted something that was going to up-level every aspect of my life. So what is 75 hard? So it's 5 key aspects. You follow a diet. It can be any diet. And I don't really live by diets. I basically wanted to make sure that I'm eating healthy. You just have to commit to it. You can't allow any cheat meals. You can't allow any junk food, and no alcohol. Now, I've actually just done 12 days of no alcohol, so I'm not going to add that into it. I'm actually going to start again. So the no alcohol starts from today. The second thing is you got to work out twice a day for at least 45 minutes, and one of those workouts must be outside. Now, this is conditional training because, when it's raining, you think, oh, I can't go and exercise, or, it's really cold. This is a test, and it's when you overcome that it builds your resilience and strength. So one workout in the morning I'll be doing will be a walk, and then in the afternoon will either be a walk or yoga or some kind of fitness program that I put together myself at home. I'm not going to be going and joining the gym. The third thing is drink 4 liters of water a day. I drink a lot of water anyway, and when I actually measured out the glass that I normally drink from every day, I just thought that was a cup, 250 mils. When I actually measured it by pouring water into a water jug and then pour it into the glass that I usually drink from, I'm actually drinking 500 mils of water. So I've just got to drink 8 of those glasses a day. So that part of it won't be an issue for me. Step 4 or point 4 is read 10 pages of a non-fiction book a day. Now, this is for self-development purposes. So it's building your self-development for personal and professional growth. Now, I've been reading a lot of books over the last couple of months anyway, so I've got a few books there that I have on my pile of books to read. So I'm going to be doing the 10 pages a day later on the evening because that's the way that I want to finish up my day. The 5th thing on the list is taking progress photos every day. And this isn't just, obviously you're going to see a physical difference as far as, weight and how you look as far as whether you've dropped any weight, but also just how you show up. So obviously, as you move through the days, you're going to be confident, and you're going to have your shoulders back, and you're going to have your head raised, and you're going to be a different person. You're going to look and feel so much different. And the thing is with this, you've got 75 days, and if you one day drink, 3.75 litres of water and don't drink the 4 litres, you go back to day one. If you do a 42-minute workout instead of a 45-minute, you go back to day one. No one checks up on you. You are coaching and disciplining yourself. So you might lose some weight and you might look better, but it's all about integrity. So this is the mental toughness. You are the one that's going to keep yourself accountable. You're the one that's going to hold up the integrity and discipline yourself. Yeah, there's a number of people out there that are doing the challenge or have done the challenge and will be there to support you. You'll have family and friends and community that will support you, but you are the one that is going to answer to yourself. The great thing about this challenge also, it detoxes your mind and body, and you get rid of that brain fog, which is what I've found a lot lately, which is why I was doing this over September, is to clear the brain fog. The other thing too is it's going to bring in that toughness. So you're doing things when you don't want to. You're having to get up at 5:30 in the morning when you just want to roll over and go back to sleep. You're having to, get out there and exercise twice a day when you might only want to do it once. Doesn't matter. You've got to do it. You're going to get stronger mentally and physically. You're also going to develop new habits. Now, this is a game changer. This 72 days is going to be a game changer in every level. It is up-leveling your life. It is building superpowers. And at the end of it, I will be the best version of me. It's going to change my life forever. Now, people that have done this before, they've made huge strides in career since doing it. They've complete confidence in what they're doing and what actions they're taking. When you're doing a program of this intensity, it's not a fitness program. It's not about losing weight and, different fitness challenges you can do. It's about learning how to manage your day so you can get more done and quit wasting time on meaningless things. It's about developing amazing relationships with people who matter. It's about gaining independence and the ability to take ownerships of projects and tasks. It will completely overhaul the way that you think and act. You will learn how to be honest with yourself and gain the self-awareness to stay on track. And that's where I have struggled, because I'm a Gemini and I see the next shiny thing and I jump to that. And I'm doing multiple things at once and I'm quickly jumping from different thing to different thing. I can be listening to a podcast and then start thinking about what I've got to do later on today. So this will help me to stay on track, to stay focused, to stay clear. I will also be in the best physical shape of my life as a result of the mental transformation that I have made as well. Because yes, I might walk 3 or 4 times a week, but that extra discipline with the exercise and moving my body is what will make the change. I will level up. So that is what 75 Hard is all about. Make sure you follow on Instagram. It is _Sharon Cliffe. And the hashtag will be 75 Hard Sharon. And there's also a number of other hashtags that follow the challenge as well. But I would love you to follow my journey. It will be posted on that Instagram handle every day. It will also be on my TikTok account, which is Sharon Cliffe. And I will be doing regular updates and also sharing my results at the end of, I will do a full podcast episode at the end of this day 75 and just really share my journey, because I think from the conversation that I had with a girl in Darwin last night who has actually just finished day 75 yesterday, and she just said the transformation is unbelievable, and she said it's the best thing she's ever done in her life, and she's about to do another one because it was just so powerful. So you do these challenges thinking about, the weight that you're going to lose and the better eating and things like that. But it really is the mental toughness and the mindset, taking that up to super level. And that's the whole thing about this for me. I really wanted to up level my life. Like, we talk about 10 times in things when you're setting goals, 5 times them, 10 times them. I wanted to 10 times where I am at the level in my life. So that is why I am doing 75 Hard. So come and follow the journey. If you are interested in joining, I would love you to join, tag me in. and let's go hard for 75 days.